Good morning, everyone. It's awesome to have you, Eliza, Sherry and John, Karen, as well as you, Chloe, and everyone taking this class on record. It's going to be a fun one. We are doing circuits and repertoire this morning, and the way we're going to go through this is that we're going to do like our nice little warm up, just to give you like a little roadmap. We're going to go through a nice warm up. Then we're going to go through 1 to 10. We're going to get up and do a circuit. We're going to do a cluster of dynamic exercises. We're then going to go back. We're going to go back into the repertoire, but we're going to go backwards. We're going to go 10 to 1. Then we're going to come back up, do that cluster of dynamic exercises again. Go 11 to 21. I'm trying to count correctly. I think it's 11 to 21. And then circuit back to the repertoire, 21 to 11. This is partially inspired by Chloe and Ralph's interview with Jenna Safina, where she did the repertoire backwards. And Chloe just did a Matwork class that I'm dying to take on that. So this is partially inspired by that. And we're gonna have a good sweaty time. And I have no clue how this is gonna go, because this is new for me to go like forward and then backwards. But it was kind of fun to program this, because at first I was going to do 1 to 10 and then 10 to 1 backwards. And then I realized that we're doing like that, like the series of 5 twice in a row. And I didn't want to put myself through that. So I also didn't want to put you through that. So I just kind of chunked it a little differently. But that was my experience this morning. Anyways, if there is anyone taking this class while being pregnant, like you're gonna have an awesome time. And if you're live or if you are doing this on record, please follow your guidelines for the ACSM, which would be avoid lying supine. If you're ever asked to hold an isometric contraction, which I don't see in this program, please just keep moving. If there's ever like a balance concern, you can modify the exercise in any way, shape, or form to assist you in your balance. And when doing this like at home or in a studio, it's always helpful to stand next to something solid, and that usually helps you out a lot. And just like anyone else, let's all stay hydrated, because we're gonna have an incredible time together. Outside of that, like we signed up to move, so I think we're gonna start moving. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start standing per protocol. So we're gonna start in a standing position. Just have like some nice space around you. You really don't need any props for this class, unless if you appreciate like a bolster or some kind of prop to assist you when doing like the roll up or the rollover, those kind of maneuvers. Outside of that, what if we start like hands on the back of the head? If this doesn't work, you can put your hands where you like your hands and you're gonna be okay. But let's go ahead and bend forward. Whatever that means to you. I'm going to go with a round shape and kind of bend my knees to go closer to the floor. But you may choose like a different path for you, such as like a hinge, maybe locked legs. And then you can just come up like however you want to. And you can do whatever shape. For me, I love to back bend, so I'm going to go to a back bend shape. Okay? You don't have to choose my shape, so you can choose your shapes, right? But we're going to go ahead and go forward. So we're going to go down to the floor in some way, shape, or form. For me, I kind of noticed that I want my legs wider than I initially had them. So I'm just going to make that adjustment. And you can come up at a speed that feels authentic to you. And we'll just kind of see how this feels today. Each day is a little bit different. Especially if you're taking this like live in Melbourne right now. We're at 6 a.m. Sure. Let's come up one more time. Then I kind of flipped. We're going to go down one more time. So we're going to go down in like your favorite way. But this time, I'm going to have you bend your knees. Okay? So you're in like a deep squat. And let's round all the way forward. And then try to get your t-shirt as straight as possible. Okay? So like we're still low in your squat. We're just going to make a forward shape. So we're going to like look through our legs. And then we're going to like look forward and smile for the camera. Okay? Good, let's do 2 more. If your legs are like, oh my God, I did like squats yesterday. It was totally leg day and they're dying. You can do this standing, right? Like you'll be okay. The next time you go into the forward shape, which is where you go down to the floor, you can bring your hands on the floor. I'm going to go fist on because I feel more aggressive that way, and that's just the mood. But we're going to go hands on floor, and you're going to straighten your legs as much as you can, which doesn't mean go to straight legs because that's not going to work for everybody. But you just make a straight shape or as straight as possible. Then we're going to bend, and you're going to look up. So we're going to go like hands on floor, looking up, hands on floor, looking down. Okay? Now, if hands on floor doesn't work for you, maybe you want to go like hands on thighs or hands on like a piece of furniture in front of you. Okay? That's all good. Woo-hoo. All right, let's do one more. All right. Then we can come up and we'll just get into more like a side lunge shape. So we're gonna go ahead and just go to the side. I'm gonna go hands on floor. My hands are on my fingers. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just come up and I'm gonna go back down into that shape. So you could just use whatever leverage you have to feel like you're getting a better stretch. For me, I'm gonna kind of use my arm to push my leg back. That feels good. And I reach my waistband to the wall behind me. Okay. Let's go over one more, and then we'll do other side. Oh. So your feet can just kind of stay where they are, and we're gonna go other side. For me, that's left side. I'm gonna go down, ooh, good morning, and back up. Sure. Let's do 3 more. Before we know it, we're gonna be doing the 100, like not once, but twice. Ooh, we're gonna be doing corkscrew, not once, but twice. Just to preface, like just in case I start going fast towards the end of the class, I think I programmed like 90 minutes of stuff, but we're gonna fit it all in, okay? That's our goal, just to get it all in today. All right, that's my goal. All right, so out of all that nonsense, we're gonna come up and we're gonna get into some squatting and some more of a dynamic warm up. So have your legs however you like to squat, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna go up, okay? Cool. So squat's gonna look a little different on every human, and however it looks for you today is totally fine. And you don't have to be married to how you initially put your body, right? Like if you wanna go wider, more narrow over time, do it. Well, if it's available to you today, go faster, right? Just a little bit faster than you initially chose. Yeah. So we're gonna do 5 more of however you're doing it. There you go, Justin. Boom. Then what if we go down all the way and then we just come up like halfway and then we go down all the way, just to give ourselves a little bit more of a burn via what's called time under tension. Good, let's do 5 more. Boom. Good morning. And then we get to stay there. My legs are burning. So we're gonna go down, right? And we're gonna be okay. Nothing else is gonna change. We're just gonna lift our heels up and we're gonna lower our heels, right? So like your waistband stays where it is. Heels up, heels down. Yeah, and sometimes it burns the legs. So if you're like, oh my God, my legs are burning, me too, right? Let's do 3 more. But it's okay. It's just tolerance. So the next time you lift your heels up, keep them up. It's gonna be good. Heels are up, and then we straighten our legs. I'm gonna try not to fall on camera. And then we're gonna lower the heels. Am I gonna be the first one that falls again today? Because it usually happens. It's gonna happen. Darn it. I was hoping someone else would. Okay, I took the first one. Let's do 3 more. What are you all killing? I'm gonna be the first one to fall twice too, aren't I? Yeah. 1 more. Cool. All right, so then we'll straighten the legs. Feet are down. We're just gonna stand. So now we're gonna do back lunges. So if there's like a wall or like a child behind you, move it, or move your body. We're gonna have space behind you. So we're gonna go left leg back, or whichever leg, but if you have a choice, go left leg back, and forward. On a side view, it looks like such. I'm just gonna touch the floor and up. Front leg bends, back leg does not. Okay. Boom. You can do whatever you want with your arms, I felt again. Okay. For me, I identify with like running arms. Okay. But that's just like my history and what I identify with. Maybe you want to go like hands on the back of the head. Yeah, I love it when I start to see like the morning sweatshirts come off, the fans start getting turned on. Yeah, it's that point of class right about now. But as you come up, can you do a one leg balance, right? Can you just lift a leg up, go back in your lunge, whoop, one leg balance. Good. Just 4 more. It's just a warm up. Boom. There you go, Lauren. Boom. Then we'll go ahead and we're gonna switch sides. So we'll go right foot back or other foot back. Right, touch, stand. Lunge, stand. And we're all good. There you go, Suzanne. Good, and it really doesn't matter how low your back knee goes. Like, I'm on a soft surface, so I don't mind hitting the floor. But if you're like doing this on tile, like, or hardwood, Karen, like you don't need to hit the floor, but you could, right? Or maybe you go down halfway, whatever works for you. Then, if it works for you to go into a one leg balance, let's do it. There you go, Marie, rise and shine. Let's do 3 more. Then we're getting into the repertoire. Boom. All right, let's do it. So I'm a little bit warmer than I was 10 minutes ago. Let's go ahead and do the 100. Yep, lie on back. As is in the library, arms down by side, point the toes. Lift head and chest up. Lift legs, arms float above mat. Pump the arms. Pull the air in. Push the air out. As you go through this, just keep pushing your t-shirt down into the mat. There you go, Chloe. Let's see if we can pump the arms faster, just for fun, right? Good, 2 more full breaths. We're almost there, Karen. Then you get to roll down. Arms overhead, feet flex, which means you pull like your socks back towards your waistband. Roll up, head up, chest up. 3 ballistic pulses. Roll the t-shirt down onto the mat. Do it again. Up, bend, roll, t-shirt down. Keep going. Yeah, way to get up there, Jocelyn. Keep going. Yeah, Sherry. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. And all of you here live that I'm witnessing, you're getting up just fine. If anyone on record needs assistance, you can put like a ball or some kind of prop under the upper part of your t-shirt, like on the back of your ribs, and that can help assist you. And in the following exercise, you can use that same prop underneath your waistband. Because once you're done with this, we're going into the rollover. So for the rollover, you would go legs up. We point the toes here, and you can always put a prop underneath your hips or under your waistband. Hands down by sides. Peel t-shirt off the mat. Hips go up. Legs go as wide as they can. Roll t-shirt back down. Legs go down towards the mat. Up to the ceiling, and you stop. You then roll right back over. Enjoy the ride. So if you're having trouble getting up, using the bolster is awesome, or just utilizing momentum of the legs is super awesome too. Meaning when your legs are down towards the floor, you don't have to have that stop moment at the top. right? You can just swing them over. Because what's more important is that you're successful to start, and then over time we refine the skill. But if you can, we stop at the top. On the next one, go ahead and reverse it. So when your bum is on the mat and you're about to go over, your legs are as wide as you can get them. You keep them wide to go up and over. They're then together as you roll down. Good. Good flow, Chloe. Keep going. Ooh. Yeah, Suzanne, let's go ahead and do one more. If you're not satisfied with this experience, don't worry, you get to do it again. We're going to go backwards pretty soon. All right, so then we're going to do the one leg circle. So the one leg circle, this is one of those that I hated at first, and now I crave it. So leg is up, and let's say right leg is up, it's locked. Hands on mat. Roll onto your left pocket. Okay, right leg up, roll on left pocket. The leg goes down and around. When your waistband is down, you reach your leg all the way to the side and up. So we're drawing a big circle with the leg, and it's a twist and a circle. Twist the waistband, circle the leg. We have a stop moment at the top, okay? Now, do this as vigorously as possible, right? Like, how much speed can you get? And can you do it so fast that the challenge in the exercise is stopping your leg? Go ridiculously fast, because you can. Then, when you pause in this next one, reverse it. So we don't do like 97 this way and then have to reverse it, right? Cool. So when you're doing your twist, do your best to keep like the upper part of your t-shirt pinned in the mat. Like as is expressed in Return to Life, Joe says, keep your shoulders down. But as we know, that's an internal cue. So nowadays, we may say something like, press down into your mat, push your t-shirt down, etc. But you go ahead and you'll do two more. And then we get to do the other side. And then we get to do this again later. I know. So let's go ahead and go other leg up. So I believe it'll be left leg. Okay. If you need to see a demo, here it is. So left leg is up. Roll onto the right pocket. Big circle. Okay. When your leg is going down and around, I want to see a lot of speed. Okay. So we're going to go around and up. Okay. And up. I'm talking about vigorous human movement. Not because it's the way to do it, it's just like one way to do it, and I'm just peer pressuring you. I know. We're gonna sweat. Let's go ahead and reverse it. So the next time you're up, you go to the side first, all the way around, big circle. A big circle, almost like you're gonna lay on your side. Okay? There you go, Marie. Keep doing your best. If you're like me, like the knee likes to bend over time, I'm captain of the tight hamstrings club. Do your best to lock it, right? And over time, you'll build up the tissue tolerance to just maintain that shape. Do one more. And then we get to do rolling back, which is fun for like 8 reps. And then it's over. So you get to go ahead and come up. You're going to be seated. So we're seated like so. You get to grab a hold of the distal end of your shin, which means like towards the foot. The shape is round. Pull legs up. We're going to roll back and up. Yep. Boom. As you do this, try to like stop the momentum as you come up, so you actually have your feet just float. Okay? And it's the pulling of the legs that can help guide the shape, right? You lift your legs up, you bend into the t-shirt. Good job, Eliza. Do 2 more. Then we'll go ahead and we'll roll on the back and stay there. And we'll do what's commonly coined as the series of 5, which is just a cluster of 5 exercises that usually results in like a burn in your stomach. We'll go left leg forward, the single leg stretch or the one leg stretch, pull leg in, switch,
switch. Okay, pull knee to t-shirt, t-shirt. Keep pulling to the t-shirt, okay? Pull, stretch. One more on each side. We get to do this twice, just as a reminder. Then you get to go ahead and hug both legs. For the double leg stretch, pull the knees into the chest and pull your waistband off the mat. Stretch everything forward. Pull it all in. Stretch forward. Pull it in. Okay? Notice the round shape, similar to that of rolling back. 2 more. Yeah, Lauren. Boom. Good stretch. The single straight leg stretch is next. Legs are up. Grab your favorite leg. Lower the second favorite leg. And then switch and switch. There's a pulse at the top. You're going to go 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch. Okay? Can you lift your t-shirt off the mat more? I know. Let's do it. Because we can. Now for the double straight leg stretch, 2 legs are up, hands on back of head, curl forward. 2 legs down, 2 legs up. Lower, lift. You can do it like this. You can always bend your knees if you need to. There's no problem with that. You can always just lower a little bit if that's better for you. But we're pushing the t-shirt into the mat, okay? Do one more. Then it's crisscross. Twist left, stretch the opposite leg. Switch, switch, okay? As you do this, stretch the leg like you're gonna kick the wall. Kick the wall, kick the wall. Yeah. Or like Chloe, kick your dresser every time. But don't actually kick it. No, don't actually kick it. Maybe flex your foot. We got to work with the space. Go ahead and do 3 more on each side. Yeah, scooting back's a good idea, isn't it? That's cool. All right, once you did that, aren't you glad that I decided to change the program, not to just immediately reverse it? I looked at this and I was like, something seems off. We shouldn't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up. We're going to go through a circuit that we're going to repeat a couple times in this class. It's going to be awesome. We're going to sweat. And then we're going to go back 10 to 1. Okay? I know. Yeah, get your water. So what we'll do is we're going to start with the side lunge. We're going to go to a curtsy lunge. We're going to combine them. So a side lunge, it's almost like you're standing on the platform on the reformer. Like this leg would be my platform leg, my left. I'm just going to go right leg out and up. We did a stretch that was like super similar to this. Okay? So it's almost like this leg, my right leg, we're on the carriage. I was pushing it out and then coming up. You can do what you want with your arms. Don't follow my hands because I talk with my hands, right? Because they're going to do this kind of stuff. You can do like hands on the back of the head. Maybe you want to do hips or like something super jazzy. You do you. Okay? Well, we're just doing 2 more like this because then we're going to get into curtsy lunges. A curtsy lunge, the dynamic, the leg that's coming off the floor is still coming off the floor. We're going to cross behind and come up. Okay? Doing this makes sense for my arms, but you do whatever you need to do. Okay? Reach back and up. For me, I just reach for an object, right? Like I reach for the plant in the corner of my room every time. And if I hit my plant, I just walk away from it. Right? Let's do 2 more. Boom. Oh man, my legs are already burning. So now we're going to combine it. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. It looks like this, and then it looks like that. Looks like that, and that. Okay? You can do it in one of 2 ways. You can come up and stand next to, you can just kind of stand up in between each one, if that works for you. Or if you just want to keep it swinging, keep it swinging. Yeah, we're going to do 15 more seconds. My butt's burning, just as like an update. Yeah. Cool. Go through 1 more full set. Other side. So other side, we'll start with some side lunges, curtsy lunge, combine it. Let's do it. Boom. So as I do this, I'm reaching for the edge of my mat. For my environment, that just makes sense as an external focus. I'm gonna reach and up. My waistband's reaching for my wall. Yeah, Marie, way to get in there. Yeah, let's do 2 more. I can't wait to do the series of 5 again and to do it backwards. That's what sarcasm sounds like. So now we're gonna do a curtsy lunge. It looks like that. Back, up. You do what you like with your hands, but we're just having the leg that's gonna be off the floor is crossing behind you in some way. How low can you get to the floor? Right? Oops, I almost fell on the floor. I almost got really low. Let's do 1 more. Good job, Lauren. So then we're doing side lunge, curtsy lunge. This is harder than when I wrote it down. So we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go down. Right? Out, down. Yeah, Suzanne. Boom. Remember, you can always have the foot stop in the middle if you need that for balance. If you need that just for endurance, go for it. Okay? We're gonna do 15 more seconds. Boom. Yeah. There you go, Chloe. Good. 2 more sets. The next part I'm kind of regretting, but we're gonna run through it 3 times. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5 push-ups, 10 mountain climbers, 10 squat jumps, 3 duck walks. We're running through it 3 times. That was a lot of words, right? But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand at the end of our mat, and you can do it with me. We're gonna bend, like is in the repertoire. We're going into push-up. We're just doing 5 of them. We're gonna walk forward. You can just hold a plank. You can do these on your knees, however you want. But we're doing 5 push-ups, okay? However you're gonna be successful is the way I encourage you to do it. Once you do 5, hold it. Can you be in a plank shape and do 10 mountain climbers? If not, you can just do it with your knees down and hold the shape, okay? If you're doing this while pregnant, you gotta keep moving, okay? Now, once you wrap that up, come back up to standing. 10 squats. If you can add a jump, do it. If you can add a jump, jump. If you're like, I didn't sign up to jump, then don't. All right, but the next time you go down, we're gonna stay down. I added this last minute, and I'm currently regretting it. But it's good for our health. So we're gonna do what's called duck walks. We're gonna stay really low and walk that way, right? Yeah, keep your butt low. So Chloe, it's like you're trying to get something out of your dresser. Yeah. And then we're gonna stay low, and you're gonna walk backwards, right? So we're being like super stealth-like, and we're gonna do it 2 more times. I know, hashtag regrets. There you go, Suzanne. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? 1 more time. You can do it. Sweet. We're gonna run through that 1 more time. I know I said 2 more times, but I'm looking at the time and we don't have time. So we're gonna go through that set 1 more time. We're gonna bend forward, walk forward, 5 push-ups, okay? I don't care how you do it, just get it done. 10 mountain climbers. Then we get to go ahead and come up. We're standing, I'm sweating a lot. We're gonna go ahead and do 10 squats, however you need to do them. You can jump, you cannot jump. Let's get it done. Then we're gonna come down and you're gonna duck walk, okay? So you're gonna get as low as you can and you're gonna walk forward, right? I think of like if my partner had like leftover Chinese food in the fridge and he just went to sleep. So I'm gonna walk to the fridge, but he can't know. So I'm gonna go really low, really slow. Then I'm gonna get the Chinese food. I'm gonna walk it back to the spare bedroom where he won't see me eat it. Or whatever motivates you, right? For me, apparently, it's my partner's Chinese food. So then when you walk back and you've done your third one, you're good. We're going back to the repertoire. We're doing 10 to 1. Crisscross, working our way back. Let's do it. I'm sweating. So lay on back, curl forward, hands on back of head, curl forward. Crisscross, stretch one leg, twist, switch, switch. 3 more each side. Double, or the double straight leg stretch. Legs are up, curl forward, lower 2 legs, lift 2 legs. You're pushing your t-shirt down into the mat. Yeah. That looks freaking awesome, Suzanne. I bet you could even curl more forward. Whoa, isn't that cool? You could, and you did. All right, the next one is the single straight leg stretch. One leg is up, grab the leg, yep, with both hands, switch. This one has a pulse to it. So you're gonna pulse 1, 2, pulse 1, 2. Yeah, there you go. How high can you reach up on your leg? Like, can you grab your calf or your ankle? I don't know. You know how you find out? You try. All right, the double leg stretch. Pull both knees into chest. Show your demo if you need it. Stretch everything forward. Pull everything in. Lift your waistband up. Stretch it forward. Pull it in. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do the 100 again soon. Don't worry. Go ahead and do 2 more, okay? There you go, Lauren. Good flow. Keep flowing through the one leg stretch. So hug one knee into your chest, stretch the other leg out, yeah, and switch, and switch. That setup is awesome, Jocelyn. Just wanted to give your setup a compliment. There you go, that's very Instagram worthy. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. I mean, they're all Instagram worthy. Cool. Then we get to do rolling back. So I know, thank goodness, right? So let's go ahead and do rolling back. We're gonna hug the legs, pull knees in the chest, roll back, roll up. We got it. There you go. Can you just let your feet float? Yeah, Marie, just like that. Go ahead and do 2 more, and then we're doing the one leg circle. All right, one leg circle. We're gonna jam through it. Lay on the back. Let's go left leg up first, just for variety. Left leg up, the leg is locked. Twist onto the pocket, big circle. Twist, big circle. There you go, Chloe. Go ahead and do 2 more in this direction. Yeah, Suzanne, big twist. Reverse it. So you're going the opposite way now. Twisting onto the pocket. Yeah. 2 more. There you go. Sherry and John, I can always count on you being synchronized. I like it. So go ahead and switch legs. So if your left leg was up, now it's the right leg up. Twist. Yeah, big twist. You cross the body first. Can you twist bigger? Just as a point of movement curiosity. Oh. All right, go ahead and reverse it. So now you're gonna go leg to side, down and around. There you go, Eliza. Let's go ahead and do 2 more, okay? All right, the rollover. The rollover, you get to go ahead and lie on the back. Legs up. Peel t-shirt off. Legs go wide. Roll down. Legs stop at the top. What's nice about going through it twice is you've already done it. So you know you can do it again. Okay? The next time your legs are up, reverse it. Legs go down. Oh, sorry. Legs go wide. Up. Together. You'll roll down. When the legs go wide, you stop at the top. Yeah. Go for 1 more. Awesome job, Sherry. All right, the roll up. The roll up, legs are down. Flex the feet. Arms overhead. Roll up. 3 pulses. Roll down. As is in the library, legs together, flex the feet, as if your feet were pushed up against the wall. 2 more. Then we get to do the 100. The next time you find yourself on the back, the task is the 100. Legs straight, point toes, arms by sides. Roll up, float legs up, pump the arms. Whoa, what a workout. Yeah. So the legs float about 2 inches off the mat in terms of the protocol as in return to life. But if that doesn't work, you have the autonomy to change it, right? You can bring your legs higher. You can bend the legs and pull them in towards your t-shirt, right? But the pumping of the arms is going really fast, and we're pushing the t-shirt down in the mat, right? Those would be called critical factors. Cool. Do 2 more. 2 more as in full breaths. You pull the air in, you push it out. Yeah. Once you've nailed it, like you've freaking nailed it twice. So then we're coming up, we're gonna run through that circuit. We're just gonna run, actually, I'm sorry, we're gonna run through 11 to 21, then we're gonna go through the circuit. I'm just gonna change up the protocol a little bit. So I'm gonna have you come up to seated. Okay, we're jumping to 11. Okay, this is just for time. So we're gonna go ahead and sit tall, feet are flexed. Arms are on the mat, the spine stretch. Curl forward, we're gonna pulse, 3 pulses, and then we're gonna come up, okay? My feet like to point. You may have seen it on the last rep. Don't let that happen. We're gonna pull the feet all the way back for 2 more, okay? You're gonna bend. Boom. 1 more, and then we get to go through rocker with open legs. Rocker with open legs. We're gonna go ahead and lift the legs up. You're gonna bend into the back of the t-shirt. I know. Make sure there's some space behind you before we decide to roll back. And roll up. Similar to that of rolling back, we're keeping the round shape, and we're just having like a little pause at the top, okay? Whew. Let's go for 1 more, and then we get to go ahead and do the corkscrew. Good job, Maureen. All right, let's go ahead. Lay on the back. The corkscrew, hands go down by sides, legs are straight. Roll up and over. Twist the t-shirt to the left. Roll down onto the left pocket. We're gonna twist right, peel up. Roll onto the side of the right t-shirt, onto the pocket, twist left, peel up. Just like other inversions, such as the rollover, you could always utilize a prop to prop the hips up a little bit. such as a bolster, a couch pillow, a yoga block, etc. Do one more on each side, okay? Yeah. Once you go ahead and even yourself out, next is the saw. The saw, we sit tall, arms are wide, and as we have our arms wide, we're going to twist left, curl forward, hand to foot, 3 pulses, sit tall, twist to the right, curl once again. So as we go through this, we're going like t-shirt to the legging. Hand goes on the outside of the foot. And it's 3 pulses each time. There you go, Karen. Good shape. Go ahead and do one more on each side. And if you're getting excited for swan dive, good. If you're not excited for swan dive, good. We're gonna do swan dive. Let's do it. So you get to come up. You're gonna lie down on your front. Okay. If you were like pregnant while taking this class, it's a good time to do like a cat stretch. You know, just make a back bend shape, forward shape. Aside from that, legs together, hands by side. Lift the head and chest up. Then we're going to send the arms out wide. Kick up, chest up, legs up. Do your best to lock the legs. If you need the assist of the arms, you can push the mat away to give you a little boost on the way up. No harm in that. Yeah. Go ahead and do 2 more, okay? 2 more rocks. The best you know how to. Then we're going into the 1 leg kick. For the 1 leg kick, you can make a fist with your hands. I like to imagine like holding onto grains of sand. The legs are together. Lift chest up like you're nice and proud. Lift legs off mat. Kick your butt. Kick your butt. Keep bending into the back of the t-shirt. Kick your butt. Good. Keep lifting. There you go, Karen. Can you look higher up the wall? 1 more each side, okay? Then we'll go legs together, hands on the back, faces down, stretch, arms out, lift, head and chest up, bend the legs and arms, and go down. Head up, chest up, everything lifts, bend everything, face goes down. Yeah. Stretch out as far as you can. Lift the t-shirt up. Go for 1 more, okay? All right. So then we get to go ahead and go onto the back for the neck pull. Okay? So the neck pull, lay on back, hands on back of head, feet are flexed, curl up to your sit tall. We're going to curl forward, 3 pulses, sit tall, bend into the back of the t-shirt, roll back down. So you curl up, you sit tall each time, you curl forward for your 3 pulses, and you sit tall again. You roll into the back of the t-shirt, right back down. Yeah. If your feet come up when you roll up, welcome to being the majority of the human population. Nobody cares. It's okay. I think I still do it, and I'm like 12 years into it. But if you don't, like, freaking awesome. Go ahead and do 2 more. This is looking awesome. When you sit tall, can you puff your t-shirt out, right? if you look and return to life, like in your spare time, there's nothing like straight or neutral about it. Like Joe's puffing his chest out, right? Like he's having his moment of really stretching as far as he can. It's a really cool thing to observe. Awesome. All right. So then what we'll go ahead and go through is we'll go through scissors, bicycle, shoulder bridge. Then we're going to go through that circuit one more time. So scissors, legs stretch up, peel up. So we're in our inversion. You bend the arms like your hands are going into your back pockets. Split the legs. Okay. Split the legs. The leg that's going away from you, let it take you into the shape. Kick, kick. Okay? Go so far that you have to save yourself from falling. And the worst thing that happens is that you fall about 14 inches and then you giggle, right? But just go as far as you can. And I encourage that as you go into bicycle now. So move your legs like you're riding a bicycle. Good. And if this didn't work in like an inversion, like, or even just holding your hands, you can do it on a bolster. So something else is holding you. Or you could just do the movement with your butt on the ground, right? Just for the time being. Reverse it. For hand placement, do your best to have your hands, they're basically on your butt, right? So instead of having them in like the side pockets, try to have them in your back pockets, right? Like where people commonly put like their wallet. Yeah, there you go, just so that you can have some support. Do one more. And then we're going into the shoulder bridge. Shoulder bridge, this time instead of palms in like the back pockets, your fingers are going to kind of wrap around the sides of your waistband. So you bridge up. My palms are on the back of my waist and my fingers are facing the sides. We're going to go knee to chest, stretch leg up, lower, lift. Puff your t-shirt up to the ceiling, down, up. Okay. One more. Then you bend the leg, foot goes down, switch legs, get up as high as you can, knee to chest, stretch up, down, up. With the foot on the floor, go ahead and push the floor down like you're gonna make a footprint. And all you have is one more. All right, and then we get to go ahead and come up. And you're gonna come up all the way to standing. And we're gonna have an awesome time. We're gonna go through that little cluster of dynamic exercises one more time. We're gonna go through 21 to 11, and we're good. So we had a lot of things to do. So we're up tall. We're gonna go side lunge, curtsy lunge. I'm gonna have my left leg move out first, and then it's gonna go behind, okay? So we're just gonna combine it right away. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Yeah. I know. Isn't it cool to do the second time around? There you go. Notice the speed and the depth that you choose to work through. Noticing does not mean criticizing, but simply observe it. And then through that observation, challenge it. Can you go a little bit faster? Right, not a quantum leap, but just a little bit faster. I know. And then can you go a little bit deeper? Just for 10 more seconds, just asking you to challenge your own movement experience. Good, Lauren, I like your flow. Do one more on each side. And then we're gonna reverse it. So now the right leg is what's moving around, okay? Meaning it's like leaving the floor. So we're gonna go side lunge, curtsy lunge. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Yeah. Good. And keep doing your best here and keep challenging the movement. Like maybe you want to utilize an object on the floor, right? Like, can you stretch out further on your mat every time you side lunge? Like, can you actually hit the end of it? And all you have is 15 more seconds of this. I know. It's a sweaty one. Oh, way to go through it. Do one more on each side. And then we're going through the push-up, mountain climber, squat, duck walk thing. Cool. That sounds like a good time. So we're at one end of our mat, and we're just going to keep getting stronger together. We get to fold in half. We're going to walk forward, 5 push-ups. Okay? 5 of your best push-ups. There you go. Good job, Chloe. Then we have 10 mountain climbers. Okay? Boom. Boom. Once you've done that, come up to stand. 10 of your best squats. That can be squats, that can be jump squats, okay? Whatever you got, let's have that experience, okay? Boom. 2 more. Then we get to do the duck walks. Woohoo! All right, so we're at an end of the mat. 3 times there and back, okay? Let's do it. However you get it done, get it done. Boom. 2 more there and back, okay? You got it. There you go, Sherry. Way to get it done. Good. However low you can do it there. You got one more? Boom. All right. That's all you got to do. Come on up. We're going to jam through 21 to 11, okay? So 21 to 11, we're going shoulder bridge, working our way back to the spine stretch. Let's do it. So lay on the back. Bridge up. Palms on the back of your waistband. One leg goes up. Stretch leg. Lower. Lift. Kick the floor. Kick the ceiling. Keep puffing your t-shirt up to the ceiling. Yeah. Then you can bend the leg. Put it on the floor. Other side. We got it, Karen. So left leg up, or other leg up, whatever. Lower, lift, kick, kick. Boom. 2 more. Then we're going to bend. I know. We're going to make it through. We're going into bicycle. Let's ride a bicycle. So legs up, fold, hands on the back of the pockets, okay? Back pockets. Ride your bicycle. Boom. Okay, just let yourself float into the experience. Reverse it. Yeah. One more. Scissors. Split, split, and split. Keep doing it. How horizontal can you get? Like, can you kick the leg so far that you can't see it? The leg that's going away from you. Okay. One more on each side, and then we'll have the neck pull. Yep. And then you get to go ahead and come on in. We're going to sit tall to start a neck pull. I made an error before I started lying down. We're actually going to start in our sit tall position. Okay. But sometimes when you realize you made an error, the show just has to go on. So I didn't voice it earlier, but I did make an error. So we're sitting tall, hands on back of head. We start bending forward, go into your pulses. Then we sit tall. Okay, notice how the chest pops out. Then I bend into the back of the t-shirt, roll back. So the shape to get up is round. Then I sit up tall like I'm in a J shape. I'm in a back bend. Then I curl forward. The shape is round or C curve. Then I sit tall and I'm in my J shape again. Then I roll back. The shape is C. Roll up. The shape is round. Sit tall to a back bend. Curl forward to a forward bend, 3 pulses. Sit tall, back bend, roll back, it's a forward bend. Good, so we're just going through blends of C shapes and J shapes. And go ahead and do one more sequence here. Let's do it. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll do the double legs, the double kick, the one leg kick, and the swan dive. Boom. On the front, legs together. Hands on lower back. Okay. Stretch, hands to feet. Lift, face up. Bend everything as in arms and legs. Go down. Straighten everything. Lift up. Bend everything. Go down. So now the shape is a J to get up, and then flat to go down. Make the biggest shape you have available for one more, okay? Then we're gonna go into the J shape. J shape just means back bend. You're gonna have yourself in a fist, palms on the mat, lift up as high as you can, okay? The legs float off the mat, and you kick your butt. I imagine like I'm at the beach, and I'm just like throwing sand at myself with my feet. You know, that's what I do at the beach. Okay, so keep lifting up, and one way to do that is looking up. Okay, almost like you're in your down stretch in the reformer repertoire, right? Like you're looking up and going higher and higher. Okay, one more. Then we're going into the swan dive. Okay, we're going down the home stretch. We're like so totally almost done. So the swan dive. Okay, may the odds be ever in your favor. You're gonna go ahead and lift the head and chest up. The arms reach out, and you rock forward and back in your back bend. If you need to see a demo, you lift up, okay? You stretch the arms out, and you rock. You can always push with your arms every time you're up if you need that boost, okay? Yeah, just like that, Lauren. It's a great way to get into it. Good, Eliza, way to take that option. Go ahead and do 2 more, okay? Let's do swan. I said swan, but I meant saw. So let's go ahead and come up to seated. Feet are flexed, arms are wide. Sit tall, twist right, pulse 3 times. Sit tall, twist left, 3 pulses, okay? Every time you pulse, look over the shoulder, okay? Like you're trying to like look at the ceiling. There you go, Eliza, way to go for it. Go for 1 more on each side, okay? Good, sit up nice and tall in between. There you go, Suzanne, way to get up there. The corkscrew is next. Lie on back. Legs up, hands down by side. Peel t-shirt off the mat. We can twist to the right this time. Roll down on the right side of the t-shirt. Legs go down, twist to the left, roll up. Then you stay twisted. Roll down on the left side, twist onto the right pocket to peel right back up. Yeah. Go ahead and do 1 more on each side, okay? And then all we have is rocker with open legs and spine stretch, and ooh, we are coasting through. You ready, Eliza? We only have 2 left. Let's do it. Yeah, way to get up there 1 more time. Good job. All right. Oh, you almost went right into it, Karen. You should have just kept going. All right. Let's go ahead and come up to seated. A rocker with open legs, okay? So you get to sit tall. Legs are stretched out. Grab the legs. Bend into the back of the t-shirt. Roll back. Roll up. The shape is round It's a pull at the top and a kick to get back up. Pull, kick. One more. Then we're going to wrap this class up with the spine stretch. Flex the feet, sit tall. Bend forward, go forward. 3 pulses. Sit tall. Do it again. Just keep doing your best to go a little bit further each time. And we'll do one more like this. And then I'll have you just go ahead and curl forward. And you can stay here and you can just literally stay here. Or if you want to explore your mat space and kind of walk side to side, or maybe just do an entirely different shape, you absolutely can. Okay? But I'll give you about 15 seconds to explore your own movement experience here. And then when you have wrapped that up, we are all done here. That was the movement portion of this Breathe Education Matwork Masterclass, coined Repertoire and Circuits, or Circuits and Repertoire. It's one or the other. But I hope you enjoyed this interpretation of going through the repertoire forward and backwards, and then mixing in some standing dynamic work. And this is also a really good example of programming on the fly, as prior to class, I gave you a roadmap. And on the teacher experience, I realized that we weren't going to get through it. We were going to get through about 60% of it. So I just kind of changed it on the fly. I took out a circuit, I took out some reps, things like that. So it is a good example of sometimes when you program, you don't have enough. And sometimes when you program, you have way too much, right? But you can just make it work on the fly as well. But I hope you enjoyed the experience. It was awesome. I certainly got a sweat. And if you want to stick around and chat, I'm happy to stick around and chat for as long as you'd like. And you can take yourself off of mute at any time.
Thanks, Adam. Always get a few pointers off you. It's great.
Cool. Thank you, Suzanne.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Adam. That was my first class, so I loved it.
Oh, thank you, Chloe. You're doing awesome.
Yeah.
It was great to have you in. Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Adam, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah. What's up, Sherry?
Just with the one leg circle, is there a reason that we generally take the leg across the body first as opposed to outside the body?
I wouldn't say so. Or I don't have a good answer for that, is maybe what I would say. There isn't an anatomical or mechanical reason. I would just say it's more it's just one of those, by default, it's like that in Return to Life. So, and we don't have a reason to reverse it, so we just keep it. But if you were teaching a class and you're we're going to go to the outside, that's awesome. Go to the outside first, right? Yeah. So I would say it's just more habit. But it would be really interesting to ask different trainers and see what kind of answers you come up with.
Yeah.
But I couldn't come up with a mechanism of why you would do a circumduction this way instead of that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just at the end of the day, do both ways.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Thanks. It's thought provoking.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.